Pamela Cooper, or better known as Miss Cooper, was born in the winter season in Washington, Indiana. Her parents, Amy J. Cotton and Donnie Miller, lived a very simple lifestyle and were not very wealthy. Neither of her parents finished high school, but worked very hard to make ends meet. She grew up in a very Christian family where both of her grandparents were deacons of her church. How did you get started with community service?
Well, as I was growing up, my whole family was very involved in church, and we did a lot of community service just for people there through our church. So that was early on. And then my mother became a teacher at Rosemary Kennedy School, which was a separate school for children with severe disabilities. And I started volunteering and helping her out there, and then started working with Special Olympics. So that was my start.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 children. They're all young adults now, 23, 25, and 27.
Awesome. Just as your mother's career influenced you, how has your career impacted your children?
Well, because I was always taking them to one event or another and involving them in the activities that I did, they are all very giving as well.
What was the most difficult time in your life that may have impacted your community service?
Of course, we have lots of difficult times, but there are probably 3 that had the greatest impact on me. One was my parents' divorce, which was difficult. And then I was also a victim of domestic violence, which led to my divorce. And my mother died of breast cancer. So all of those things do play into the kind of support that you give for community. Of course, breast cancer awareness, I try to do things for that. For domestic violence, the Center for Family, Women and Children and Families in New Albany, I support that. And just anything where young people are concerned, because they're all dealing with so many hard situations. But one of the quotes that I really like and that I live by, no matter what vocation you choose, no one will be truly happy until you've sought out and found how you can serve others. And that's true, because when I was going through those dark times, the way I took myself out of that situation was by looking at others and how I could help other people.
Miss Cooper has touched the lives of many through her work and community service. To keep her esteem high, she always says that when you focus on the needs of other people, you don't have time to have pity parties for yourself, and you tend to be a happier person. There's always someone else out there that has more problems than yourself. Thank you for spending your afternoon with Miss Cooper and I. We hope to see you next week on KBA News, A Hero's Journey.